What's up guys, just a guy in tech here. My name is Akhil and in today's video we are going to talk about cloud gaming and my views on Google Stadia. Now, what happens when you game? You insert a game disc into your console or you download a game on a gaming PC or a gaming laptop and you wait for the game to be downloaded and then you play the game. How does the game perform or how does the game look? Totally depends on the process that particular console is running on. Now, what happens in cloud gaming? This particular console or gaming PC lies in a data center in a room full of servers miles and miles away from you. The game gets streamed to your device the same way how a Netflix video or a YouTube video gets streamed to your device. The advantages with cloud gaming here is you do not need to buy a dedicated gaming console or a dedicated gaming PC with high-end processors or high-end graphic cards to play the high-budget games. As this game gets streamed from a console that's already existing in a data center that's not at your home. The other advantage here is you do not need to download the game because the game has already been downloaded in a console in the data center. So you do not need to wait for the gaming process or the download process to happen. You can just buy the game on the app and just game away. The disadvantage here or the disadvantage with the early stages of cloud gaming is latency issues. Now let's say my character in the game has to jump over a wall. I press the A button to make the character jump over a wall. That particular functionality has to transfer from here to the remote server in the data center. It has to execute that particular instruction in the game and send you back that output or result back to the streaming device or to the device that the game is getting streamed in. Now, this whole round trip depends on a few criterias. Point one being the distance between you and the data center. Say you're living in New York and the East Coast data center is very near to you. You may not experience a very high round time or you may not experience any latency issues because as soon as you press the A button, it just goes to the data center, performs its function and comes back to you. And the round trip time will be very low. But say a person who's living very far from data centers, when he presses the button, it has to travel all the way to the data center, do its particular execution and come back to him. And this may take a lot of time. And that's the latency issue. Let's also say the path between you and the data center, the path between the home and the data center has a lot of disturbances in between. So the internet traffic takes a lot of time to transmit your functionalities or your executions or to get back to your result. And this all creates more latency issues or more lags in your game. Now, cloud gaming is still in its nascent stages, so it's still evolving. And we have to just wait out patiently for this cloud gaming future to be fully functional. Now, is this just a theory or do we have a proof that cloud gaming works? Google's answer to cloud gaming is the Google Stadia. So yes, cloud gaming is working right now. I got to unbox the Google Stadia a couple of weeks ago. It was the Founders Edition with the Night Blue controller. Unfortunately, the Founders Edition is sold out, so you can buy Premier Edition. I'll attach the link down below. You will get a white controller along with the Premier Edition. Now, I got to test out the Google Stadia on my TV, on my laptop, and on my smartphone. I'll share my gaming experience with you guys right now. When I was playing it on a TV using a dedicated Ethernet cable, the experience was flawless. The audio quality was amazing. The resolution of the game was just beautiful. But I cannot share the same experience when I talk about my gaming experience on the laptop. When I was playing the game on my laptop in the Stadia browser, using the Chrome browser, I experienced a few differences between my TV gaming experience and my laptop gaming experience. The main differences here are, when I was playing it on my TV, I got a 4K resolution gaming experience. But when I was playing it on my laptop, the game was getting streamed on 1080p resolution, and it was the same on my smartphone. The other main difference was the Stadia controller works wirelessly when you're using the Chromecast dongle to play it on a TV. but it doesn't work wirelessly on the laptop or when you're using a smartphone. So if you want to use the Stadia controller to play the game on your laptop or on your smartphone, you need to use a USB-C to USB cable to play that game. Now, there are also a lot of features that are missing in Google Stadia that were promised. One of the main features was that you could share your achievements or you could connect with your friends in any part of the game and they could join you in the game. But all these features are yet to be released and they may come out next year. Google Stadia comes out with only one plan as of now, and that's the Pro subscription plan. The Pro subscription plan is $9.99 a month after the initial free 3 months. So that's $10 a month. Now, let's break down the pricing for you guys. The Pro subscription is $10. The Stadia controller with the Chromecast dongle and everything is $130. And each game is typically between $20 to $60. So let's say an average person buys 4 games, averaging at a price of $30, that's $120. So altogether, you would be paying around $300 to $350 at least the first year. Now, that's the only plan for Google Stadia this year. Next year, Google Stadia will have a free service according to Google. It means you do not need to buy the controller or the Chromecast Ultra dongle. You can just play the free service using a Chrome web browser on your laptop and just game away. But there are a few sacrifices that you have to make for the free service. It's like you won't get the 4K resolution gaming when you use the free service like you get it for the Pro subscription. But also keep in mind, when I say that the Pro subscription $10 a month, it doesn't mean you get a lot of games to play with. You need to buy each and every game. You do not get a catalog of 100 games that you can play when you pay the $10 subscription every month. It's not like a Netflix subscription or a PlayStation Now subscription that you have a catalog of movies or games that you watch or you can play. Now, what else can I say about the Google Stadia here? Yeah, I can talk about the controller. The controller has these 2 buttons that don't work as of now. The first button being the Google Assistant button. It's not functional as of now, and it would do some amazing work when it starts to function. Like, I can use the Google Assistant to just tell my Chromecast Ultra to play this particular game, or just tell me what's the price of it, or just connect me with my friends over a chat and let's chat with them to get them into the game. And the screen capture button also doesn't work. So hoping that Google would make these buttons functional the next year. The controller charges via USB-C. The trigger buttons are a little large when I compare them with the Xbox controller or the PlayStation controller. Now, the other feature that Google says that it's going to come out in the next year is you can use your wireless Bluetooth headphones with your Stadia controller when you're gaming the next year. As of now, you can just use your normal eared headphones with the 3.5mm headphone jack placed in the Stadia controller. Now, is cloud gaming dedicated only to Google? No. There's already many other companies that are coming into cloud gaming. Microsoft has already come out with an early registration process to test out its beta version of xCloud Gaming. I got accepted for the xCloud Gaming and I'm still testing it out, and I'm also facing the few same issues that I discussed with you regarding the Google Stadia, but it's available only for Android as of now. Next year, even Amazon is jumping into cloud gaming. PlayStation, Microsoft has plans for cloud gaming. NVIDIA's GeForce Now is a cloud gaming service that's going to come out next year. So the gaming industry or the gaming world looks promising next year. So we have to just wait out and see what can cloud gaming do and how can it amaze us. That's my take on cloud gaming, guys, and that's my views with the Google Stadia. If you would ask me is this the right time to buy a Google Stadia, I would say it's still in its beta state, so just hang tight until the fully functional Google Stadia comes out and then go ahead and buy it. If you have liked the video, go share and subscribe. It would help the channel. Also, do follow me on Instagram and Twitter for the latest tech news. I'll attach all the links down below, so you can just go and view my profiles there. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.